Gotcha. Brusco's gonna take that damage. The final execution lands on the Abyssal Arrow as well. The AOG to follow it up is a bit late. Nibiru's passion coming down. Brusco gonna be taken out. Kelra there. King Kong walking. What? Another arrow from Frince. What the fuck? Seems like, you know, they almost to a point where he plays.
To look at the Lapu Lapu
is a bit
not only that, I think the I'm doing so.
Played matchup. It will be in the again.
See the idea for ONIC Philippines.
Your ONIC Philippines, King Kong, the Lancelot versus Justinian on the Akai. King Kong's already on the orange buff, about to take it. Super Frince with a good amount of poke. Has to flicker out away from the AFK's knock-up here. Brusco still on it. Has a revitalize. Will be able to pop it in, but King Kong's going to go for it. Jumps with a puncture over NFK. Thorn Rose taking him really low with the killing spree. Actually give it a bit towards the Beatrix. I don't know how the lane has been played earlier, but this is going to be an amazing chain CC over on Kajik. Forcing him low, but AFK is right there to go give sustain back to the team. Castle with the rotation early, you've seen it as well, but the dive up top is brewing. They're going to go straight for it. Phantom execution into the puncture.
Turtle, Castle, see if you can absorb this.
Okay, it's going to be the all-in. There's not much Castle for this turtle, and Kirk is making a really good read. Knows that something's up. Justinian's not on the map, so he backs away.
From ONIC Philippines, all you need is one good crowd control and the follow-up will be there.
AOG coming down as well. It's going to be Kelra and King Kong able to play. Phantom execution and the Thorn Rose with the Red Tree. Justinian still able to find it there. Pops in a heavy spin. That's going to be Kelra with the Purify. Now as Brusco's going to be the target, but as a Mon Force comes down, that's Kelra jumping all around the place. Getting the reset still. Castle forced to flick away. And now it's Kajik dodging away from the Petrify. This is a buff to Frince. And he showed how good he could be on the Selena, turning the game around. King Kong going to be stunned up here. Oh no! It was barely out of range. It could be an outplay. King Kong with the Thorn Rose gets the killing spree active against two. He survives. And ONIC Philippines collapse up top. It's another outplay coming down now. Is March able to pick up the kill, but Kelra is jumping all over the place. Now it's the follow-up from Kirk and Kajik. Versu Time have it in them to actually handle the tempo now that it's not in their favor. That's an all-in over to Brusco. Not really the best. Now Frince in the back gets the trap. Versu's March. Oh.
Paper. And then rotation to the top lanes. Frince spots that out, and I don't think Castle can really do much here. Full commit on him.
All right, now Castle solo. Wow. Synchro Fission. Just the last pixel of that landing.
What ONIC PH poses as a threat. AFK all misses the combo.
Oh no, Tsunami Slam, but it's only onto the God. Gotcha. Brusco's gonna take that damage. The Phantom execution lands on the Abyssal Arrow as well. The AOG to follow it up is a bit late. Nibiru's passion coming down. Brusco gonna be taken out. Kelra there. King Kong walking. What? Another arrow from Frince. He lands it from all the way behind him. How can you react to that when you don't even know where it's coming from? Another arrow from Frince. Kelra with a walk up now. A turret in the mid lane. Definitely gonna be taken by Kelra as another arrow lands on Justinian, and Kelra's going at him now, jumping to the Synchro Fission. Justinian's low! Kelra, another arrow stops AFK in his tracks. Frince just can't stop landing these arrows.
It's all smiles on the face of King Kong, being able to play the game, but also Selena in a snowball situation just feels impossible to deal with. The absence of Purify is starting to become a nightmare for Versu Time. And you're right, like in this base, there's only so much room to move around. And the arrow is going to force you to either give up a structure or take damage. Here they come.
All right, man. It's going to be the all-in here. Good heavy spin. Lock Kirk down. Now it's going to be the Purify out from Kelra into the AOG, locking him down. Kelra still jumping around with his Mon Force now. Finally, runs out of time as Frince goes in with an off-angle pick. And that's it. That's going to be finally a good trade, a winning trade for him. Oh, hold on now. King Kong with the walk-ups. Mon Force back up. Kelra pops it in, dives in. Never mind. Despite it all, Kelra jumps in again. Will be going for it. Still gets the resets, but finally gets punished as he should under base like that. What do you do now for Versu Time, right? I mean, they did get something back. There was a lead. AFK goes for the Tsunami Slam into the Menace range, but it's into the Thorn Rose. Petrified from Kirk, and King Kong can dash all day long. A Thorn Rose to dodge away from the stun, and ONIC Philippines are just styling on Versu Time in game number 3. AFK is running for the hills now. Frince almost landing that shot over to Justinian to cancel it out. AFK gets hit by 2 turrets here. And he will be able to actually buy a little bit more time, but I think ONIC Philippines have every member they need to go for the end here. That's a kill finally in the bottom lane. Staggered timing. Justinian with a heavy spin, delaying the inevitable. March actually going to be spawning in 2 seconds, so they've actually saved the game with that. Justinian taken low, taken down under turret. Kelra is going to be waiting here. And it does look like for ONIC Philippines, at least for now, they will have to go back to Lord. They cannot end at the 13-minute mark.
Kelra's gonna 1v4 this. Just watch him though. Oh my goodness.
Looks like we're going to be back in the game here, so we'll just find out what the answer is from Versu Time. Whether it's to concede the game here in game number 3, giving the match point over to ONIC Philippines, or if they're able to pull things back to a comeback. Justinian taken low. Heavy spin still going to be kept intact. Kurt goes in, but doesn't actually, doesn't land the Petrify. There in the back, King Kong able to go for the puncture and the Thorn Rose over on March. Good defense from Verso. An arrow again, catching Castle. Counter with a burst, jumps in again. Konjik gets into the base, into the fountain just in time. Another arrow lands on AFK, but he is able to defend just barely. Now AOG cutting March down. Flicker out from March now as the Thorn Rose lands on AFK. And Justinian is trying his darn best to stay alive. Heavy spin to bring Kirk into the mirror. Nibiru. King Kong with the puncture, jumps in and gets the basic attack onto March. Now it's the Thorn Rose and the puncture all throughout. The arrow doesn't land, but it doesn't even need to. ONIC Philippines claim match point.